guys, today is an exciting video because Dries Van Noten is in the beauty space. He is doing lipsticks and he's doing fragrance. Now I am going to run some photos here, one way or the other, while I touch on Dries Van Noten in case you're unfamiliar with him or his designs. Always check for timestamps below. If you're on computer, you can just see it at the bottom of your screen if you want to skip over this part, or you can open the description box and they'll be right there, as well as what I'm wearing on my face. And while you're in that area, go ahead and give me a follow and a thumbs up. It really helps push my videos out. I am reading from the notes that I took last night. Dries Van Noten was born to a family of garment makers and traders. His father owned a menswear shop and his grandfather was a tailor in Belgium. So just imagine growing up in a home like that. The menswear is all around you. And actually, when he first started designing, it was menswear, but I'm getting ahead of myself. He went on to Antwerp's Royal Academy of Fine Arts and graduated with and became known as one of the famous Antwerp Six. This refers to a group of designers that graduated at the same time around 1980 and 1981. The six designers are united by origin and common experience rather than style. Now, the other one that I'm very familiar with from this group is Anne Demelmeester. I love her shoes. The other ones I'm not as familiar with, but I believe that they're all successful designers. In 1986, the group rented a truck and set out for London Fashion Week with their collections. Together they presented a distinct, radical vision for fashion during the 1980s that established Antwerp as a notable location for fashion designs. I've seen him referred to as the mix master. His work is characterized by prints, colors, original fabrics, and layering. And hopefully during this time you've seen some of these images. I love his work. I only own a couple of things, this shirt being one of them. I have another shirt and I have a coat that is insane, and I have about 6 or 7 pairs of shoes, probably my favorite shoemaker. My foot's a little bit wide, so I find many, if not all, European shoes are very narrow and I have to go up and then my heel slips out the back. If you also have wide feet, Dries Van Noten, probably a good brand for you, and really beautiful shoes. And of course, you know, they're a little outside the box. So let's move on to the lipsticks. What we have is Satins, Matte, Sheer, and Balm. There are 15 Satins, 10 mattes, 5 sheer, and 1 balm color, and they have 4 cases. I'm going to show you the case, each one individually, as we do the swatches, because I have things in a very specific order and I found a flaw. The case and refill is $78 and the refill alone is $40. And it seems that they're only available at the Dries Van Noten site. I got mine at the Dries Van Noten site in the US, and it came from Belgium, I think. I got it in 2 days. It seemed like I was going to get it on Monday, and I got it yesterday, which was Friday. It was too late to shoot something. I mean, I tried, and it looked good, but as it continued and the sun left, it started to look bad, so we're back again. They guarantee 1 to 3 days shipping on orders of $100 and up, and they have returns up to 30 days, which is pretty darn good, especially for a European company. So I'm going to do swatches and show you each case, and first I'm going to show you how to put it together because I had a little bit of a problem. Maybe I'm not that smart. So here's how they come. This is one of the cases. It's beautiful. You pull this off and you pull this cardboard thing out. When you look inside, you will see there are notches on one of them and they are not notches on another one. You're going to insert the refill into the one that doesn't have notches. So this is the top and the whiter thing at the bottom. I had the hardest time because I couldn't take this off, and I thought, well, maybe it shouldn't come off and I don't want to break it. It does come off. Just pull hard. Comes off. Now this is where the name, this is the flaw in the plan. This is the name of your lipstick. It would be really great if you could detach this and you could re-stick it to this so you know what it is, or you could stick it to the bottom of this. Otherwise, you're like, if you run out of this, what color was it? Good luck, especially if you're me. This is the one that doesn't have those little notches. Click in, take off, voila. The color I selected and that I put in here is Archive Red. And there's the swatch. And now on the lips. I mean, it's so pigmented, it's like boom. From what I can tell, the colors that he has done are unique. And I've said it before, if you're new here, welcome. But I've said it before, if you've probably heard it if you're not new, is I feel like everybody does the same colors. And just choose your favorite line or your favorite formula. And some formulas are very similar, so just choose your favorite line. But here, I feel like, yeah, there's probably a couple of colors that you've seen everywhere, but not really. Some are kind of out there, and some are not. Like, you might have seen something close to this before, but not this, I think. Very, very comfortable. As you can see, it is matte, but it's not one of those long-lasting mattes. Usually things that come in a bullet are not. And wouldn't this be a great necklace? I forgot to put on my green necklace to go with this. Beautiful, comfortable, here it is. Another one, these are like snakeskin. And this one also, snakeskin down here. So it's black and orange. And I chose to put the coral color, Midsommer Coral. Also a matte. And this color is insane. Hello. And I was wearing this yesterday, and I know it's super, super bright, and yet I feel like I have a dog hair. But it didn't feel like I had too much going. Now the sheet color I'm wearing is more pink based, but I feel like it's working. It almost gives my cheeks an orange-ish look. These are scented, it is worth noting. And it's a perfume scent. It's not like a vanilla scent. So kind of, you know, I don't love that. I will certainly get over it, but I just don't think it's necessary. Europeans love to scent their makeup. Now, I did buy the Hermes orange when it came out a while ago, and I returned it because it just wasn't quite right. Oranges are tricky. The only other orange I have is this from Sicily. And there's the difference between the Sicily and the Dries Van Noten. It's actually lighter in tone. So there's probably more black in the Dries. And the Sicily, I'm not sure what it's called, but it's number 31. Now I've kept my makeup today really neutral because I do like the look of a big lip and a pretty neutral face. Obviously I'm wearing makeup, but I really like that look. I think it's incredibly chic. Let's move on. I love this vibrant neon. Now they're not faux snakeskin here. These are both just enamel, but this neon really reminds me of the color in the Natasha Denona palette. And I'm not sure what this is. This it's not tortoise, but it's another shell of some kind. I just can't think of what it is. Elegant. The color I chose for this is a satin, and it's called sheer pink. It's not called sheer pink, it's called neon pink. And it goes so well in this one. Look at that. This is what it looks like. There's a lot of blue in this color, and there's a lot of dimension in this color. Hello. This is incredibly comfortable. Same scent, but it feels very, very comfortable on the lips. Again, if you're new here, or as a reminder to those of you who are not, I'm so fussy about what I put on my lips. I'm almost like the Princess and the Pea. This is, oh, I can feel this, I can feel that. The weight of something, the stiffness of something, the stickiness of something, everything. And the minute I put something on, I know, oh, this is going to be a problem. Sometimes I can get used to it. Sometimes it's, you know, I don't love something at first, but I keep on trying, try it more sheer, try it more heavy, and I can somehow do it. This, so comfortable, so comfortable. And this color, there's something amazing about it. There's something amazing about it. It feels like it's dimensional. And maybe that's just because I had the orange on, but I noticed when I put it on the other day, what it looked like on my vermilion, which doesn't have color on it, was different than what it looked like on the lip. So what it'll look like on you might be a little different depending on the depth of tone of your lips, but this is another one where, pow, it's bright, but I don't feel self-conscious about it. I wouldn't do it with this makeup, but I would do it. So whatever is on this brush, a little bit of concealer to help bring any color down from rubbing my lips, and because I think there's a little bit of that last color on. So I'm kind of neutralized. This is probably my favorite case. I love blue and salmon or coral or peach, whatever you want to call it, together. I don't know what collection that this is associated with, and maybe it's not at all, but I want something in these colors. Love this. And what I chose to put in here is Graphic Ochre. Did I say it right? And this is a sheer. And here it is right here. And I feel like this is the perfect everyday color for me. Look at that. I just love this. It's also comfortable. It feels very much like the Satin. I mean, I'd have to really sit and think about it, but they're all comfortable. The two mattes, the sheer and the Satin, super comfortable. I didn't get the Balm because it appears that the Balm is just clear, but just a lovely, lovely every single day color. Something easy in such a beautiful, beautiful package. And like I said, to me, the only thing that bums me out, you know, you should be able to just kind of take it off and it would still have stick to it. So you could put it somewhere, maybe down here, and you know what color you have. But here are the 4 cases. Boom. This is the top and the bottom, and I love these colors. I'm so glad that he's coming into the beauty space. I'm sure that he is going to excite us and hit us with some insanely beautiful packaging. The perfumes I'm not so sure about because I have a feeling I need to read more about it. I read a little bit about it, and he was talking about he did something that reminded him of his father, and somebody, a perfumer, had told him what his father was wearing based on what his memory was. And I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. If you are based in Europe, I'm sure you can get these on the Dries Van Noten European site. I don't know what sites he has in what countries, but you know, he's in Belgium, not too hard. It's right next door probably. And that's it, you guys. If in the United States, it's the Dries Van Noten site. Just, you know, do the Google. It's I'll put the HTTP, whatever it is, down below. And in Canada, I'm not so sure. I would venture to guess that eventually he might go to someplace like Selfridges, or, you know, if Bernie's was still around, that is where he would be. Maybe he'll end up going to Net-a-Porter. I don't know. But that's where he is right now, and I just love these. I love them. And that is going to wrap up today's video. I want to thank you so much for spending some time with me. I hope it was helpful, and I hope you come back again. Until we meet again, be safe and smart.